right. We're live in the back end. I'm going to check on YouTube here. Oh, Tom, I can't wait for the good news you're about to tell us. I feel like it's going to be good news. I hope it's going to be good news. All right. I think we're up. Take it away.
Is this the last chance to ride the Bitcoin train up the glorious skies of 150? Or are we topping and we're headed down to the depths of 113? We'll find out more. Let's take a look at the charts and see what it's telling us. Peter, I am so excited because I get excited whether the price moves up or down. Why? Because we make money no matter what. It's sideways, sort of like middling action with no volatility. That's what we hate. That's sort of lukewarm, still lake, drinking beers with your friends, staring up at the sun, trying to figure out if the cloud is a clamshell or a taco. Not interested. Give me that volatile. Give me that movement on the chart.
You underestimate my power.
Who does? Who's underestimating you?
No, that's what Bitcoin thinks. That's what it says. It's like, hey, no, you think I'm just like nothing here, but one day I'm going to move pretty solid. That's solid. Peter?
Yes.
We've been talking about the possibility of Bitcoin breaking up or down out of this pennant for some time now. What is this? Since mid-July, right? This pennant over here. And what did I say about a pennant that doesn't have a right angle, where there's no flat top or flat bottom? What have I said about that?
It can go either way.
It can go either way. That's right. Aaron and Trading, folks. That's Bad Guru in the flesh, learning all about the 101 of trading. Actually, more about the prerequisites. But he's going to get to 101 pretty soon. You guys know that's what we're looking for. And we're looking for some confirmation as to what's going to happen. And I was annoyed because the week started, when we looked for a weekly trade, our week started, and the level that we were looking at was this 118.9 level here. And the week started off, the price moved down right before that bar. And then what happened? It moved up. Basically on the Monday, it moved up right to that level here, right? Let me just show it a little bit clearer. This was the level we were looking at for the week. This is where we started on Sunday night. And then we just immediately moved up to that level. Immediately moved up to that level. Pretty happy about that. That I'm pretty happy about, because if we take a look over here at our dashboard, you'll see that's what we called. We called the move here July 20th. We moved from 117 to 118.9, 1.4% at 50x leverage. Made a nice, a little bit more than 50% profit.
And what's this dashboard?
This is the sacredprofit.com dashboard, where you can get our signals, our trend signals. You can get our indicators, all kinds of nice little goodies here. It's still in beta, still a work in progress, but I put this out every week for the weekly trade. Now, if you want to get the daily trades, you want to get more trade setups, well, that you have to go ahead and get the indicators, add them to your chart, just like I have over here. I should mention, they're not trade signals, they are trend signals. I misspoke. I take trades on them, and you could take trades on them, but there's no guarantee that you won't get liquidated. So you got to know that, hey, if the thesis is still there, you got to get back in and get in again. Maybe you don't do 50x leverage like I do. I'm a degen. I'm going 50x. One of these days, Peter, I'm doing 125x strategies.
Don't do it.
Yeah. And that way we'll be in and out, because some of these moves we could be quadrupling our portfolio in a matter of like an hour or 2 hours.
I'm sure you've told me that it's a bad idea to go above 50x. I'm sure you've told me this.
It's a bad idea for you to do it. Right? You don't have the knowledge necessary, the experience necessary in order to be able to do it.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
it should be done by a professional.
Okay.
But since we don't have a professional, we'll go with me.
Okay, good. That makes sense.
All right. So I'm going to figure it out, and then I'll share it with everybody else. All right. So the last couple of days, the last 2 days since the trade. So the trade happened, and what do we say happens on Monday?
Fake out, fade the move.
Exactly. Marauder Monday is where we get a bunch of like liquidations of positions just to shake people out for the beginning of that week, and then the trade moves solidly after that. That's generally the idea here. 1 second here.
By the way, you say we're going to ride the Bitcoin
Yeah,
train.
just take off the screen for a second. I got to fix this.
Give me a second. Hang on. You said to ride the Bitcoin train, and then you said we're going up, and you mixed your metaphors there. We go up with a rocket launch, but we ride the train sideways. I don't want to bring shame to you, but, I speak the truth.
Peter, it's more about speed of movement. Okay? When we ride the train, I'm talking about back to the future level. Sorry, 1 second here. All right. When we're talking about riding the train, and we're talking about back to the future level movements here. Remember Back to the Future 3 spoilers, where the logs tossed into the train, and you had log number 1, 2, and 3, and then boosted the train up to where it needed to be until you get into the future. That's what we're talking about.
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're going to see some serious shit.
Exactly. So Monday opened up. We got the move that happened. The weird thing is that we got the move down before the weekly close. All right. So it got real low. Right over here. Then the week opened up and we moved straight up. So I thought to myself, hey, here's the move.
Yeah.
First, I thought maybe this would have been the move at 10 o'clock. And I was like, I hate when the move happens right on the candle of 10 o'clock.
Right.
Because then I don't know. Does this count for today or yesterday? Yeah. What's going on? So I usually fade that. I don't have a rule for that yet. But then I was like, saved, because the price moved up. We got right up to the level that we expected, right up to the weekly level, completed the trade. It was fantastic. And said, hey, if we moved up on Monday, that means we're going to be moving down for the rest of the week. Then the price of Bitcoin immediately reversed down. Just completely gave up that entire up move on Monday. But it didn't move low to like the low of the 10 o'clock candle. So I'm like, hey, wait, this is a daily low, but do I count the 10 o'clock? Because if the 10 o'clock is the right one, then that was the low and we really should be moving up. But if it's not, then it should be going down. I didn't know. Plus, the move can always continue up until about Tuesday. Really could go to Wednesday, but usually by Tuesday morning, we get the idea of what that move actually is, where the actual Marauder move is. And so we got to a low on the Monday. It moved back up into the close. I was like, okay, fine. This is the move that we have to fade. We're going down. And then on Tuesday, the price fell even lower. Right after, it fell even lower, right down to this guy over here, right down to this wick over here. So I was like, excuse me, wait a second. This wick, right? The bigger the wick is, let me just zoom in so you can see a little bit better. So wicks tell the story of how powerful a move is, right? So this wick, this candle is mostly all wick. Where is it happening? Right at our trend line that we're expecting. And it's lower than the low that I was worried about the day before, a few hours before, and the low of the 10 o'clock candle. Whoa, Nelly, that means we're headed up. That means the move to fade is this move down over here. So this would have been a perfect entry over here at this level, and then move up and to the right. And then, so that's what we've been looking for. So then we got higher high, higher high, higher high, with everywhere in between major drops. This one is a candle major drop over here. And then it reversed. We got above all the levels. We got above the daily level, right? Our daily level for this week, for this day, for today, would have been here at 118.1. So the price moved up to that level, no problem, bounced around. Then it broke above this trend line, above that trend line, above this trend line, confirmed. And now it's headed up to the daily level here, up at 121. Whoa! What?
Yeah, prepare for battle indeed.
It's crazy. Now, you guys know I don't look at the news. I don't like to be swayed by narrative. But we did have, what was that tweet from? Trump said 4 hours ago, a reporter asked, do you think that the Fed chair, Jerome Powell, should resign? And the president of these United States said, in 8 months, he'll be out. People aren't able to buy a house. He keeps the rates too high, probably doing it for political reasons. That is Trump speak for liquidity.
Shots fired.
Oh, boy. So I don't know if that's what did it 4 hours ago. Yeah, that might have been what helped move the price up. Who knows? But the price is moving up. Now, when we take a look at our liquidation charts, God, can you tell I'm on fire today? Can you tell I'm excited? When we look at our liquidation charts, you'll remember that on Sunday Fuel, we talked about an $8 billion short, right? $8 billion short. And what do we see today for the shorts? $7 billion. We still had the same 750 odd million long. So the longs are you guys not doing your part. I'm doing my leverage part. You do your leverage part in order to move the price up. Do you believe in Bitcoin? Do you believe in the Holy Global Empire? Do you believe in taking from the poor and giving it to the rich? Can we please get an amen? You're not doing it though. You're not doing it. You're not betting the farm on this. Fine. Do what you want. Have fun staying poor. 7 billion we're short now. That means 8 billion off the Binance OKX Bybit liquidation map here got cleared out in just 2 días. And that moved our price up from 116-ish to 120. When I'm talking about the power of liquidations, folks, this is what I'm talking about. And we still got 7 to go. What does that mean? That means we got some rocket fuel juice here. We got some rocket fuel juice pushing us up to the top. Now, we still got some hurdles to think of. We have still on the 50-minute, we have a daily level here at 121, even though it was technically touched on the 2-hour, but it's still there in 15. So it's like a half level. And then we have the trend level here at around 122.4, 122.5 that we have to see if we cross above and then come back and confirm in order to move forward. But as we move up, all these liquidation levels here become targets for the price. So here at 121, in the 121 range, we're going to have a bunch of liquidation possibilities. 123 liquidation possibilities all the way till we get to about the 126 area. That's just to get there. Guys, that's just to get us to 126. These shorts are coming in hot. They're coming in hot. They keep trying to short every bounce, and it ain't happening. So we'll see. Does this all reverse? And this is just one big fake out, and we head back down to the 113? Maybe. But if you're a kind of guy who likes to buy a breakout, this is a breakout. This is a 1-year breakout trend on a, sorry, not even. This is a 1-month breakout on top of a 1-year breakout on top of a 4-year breakout. Want me to show you that on the chart here, folks? Here, I'll spell it out, baby birds. Here we go. We have this pennant from July. Breakout territory happening right here. All right? Even someone like Peter can see it.
What?
The price is breaking out. When we move off to the 2-hour chart, you'll see here that we're in a breakout right now. Let me just hide all this. We have a breakout here that was happening. So we have this channel, this move up, and this breakout that occurred, right? It confirmed over here and broke out. This is the 1-year chart. We head off to our daily, and we're talking about this channel over here from way back when. Last peak, the last cycle. So we had this cup and handle that formed. Let me just get this up again. We have this cup and handle that formed over here, confirmed, and is breaking out. So we got 1 month, 1 year, 4 year breakout happening right now. And you guys want to sit on the sidelines? You guys want to sit on the sidelines? You guys don't want to take part in a move that's so epic and doesn't look like it's going to end. If we take a look at liquidity over here at the bottom, it doesn't look like it's going to end until, man, I was going to say September, but it looks like it's continuing into October. This is pretty intense here, folks. That means that Bitcoin is very likely to just rocket up to 150 and beyond. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. We're not going to 113. It doesn't look like that's the case. If this breakout is confirmed here on the monthly and we do get above that 122, 123 level, guys, punch that ticket. Because Bitcoin's taken to the skies.
So the question is this your last chance? Is this the last chance to get into Bitcoin, to ride the Bitcoin train?
All right. So we're past all-time highs. Yes?
Yes.
All-time highs, when we cross all-time highs of the previous cycle, that usually means you're at least 50% of the way through the cycle, maybe even more. That's usually what it means. Do you know what we call people who get in too late in the cycle?
Exit liquidity.
Exit liquidity. Don't be exit liquidity. If you want to give in to your FOMO when Bitcoin is at 200,000, you go, hey, now the breakout has been confirmed. I'll buy in. Thanks. My Lambo needs gas. My house needs a new extension. Don't be that person. Now, you could have gotten in before at the beginning of the cycle. You could have gotten in at the major drawdowns or 30% drawdowns. And if you didn't, then your last chance is to buy the breakout. The breakout is the last chance, because after the breakout, all resistance to the top side gets completely blown away. And do you know how many of the shorts will regret shorting? Every single one of them.
Okay.
That $7 billion is going to turn to zero real quick. And so you don't want to be one of those people. You don't want to be one of those people looking at Bitcoin rocketing and going, I should have bought it. I should have bought it. I should have bought it. The time now, it's not FOMO, folks. Now it's technical analysis. Now it's being smart. Late, but smart. Later is FOMO. Stupid behavior, exit liquidity. Sort yourselves, Peter. The rapture is coming.
Okay.
All the signs are showing. The trumpets are blaring. The seals have been broken. The vials have been spilled. The angels have spoken, and the sacred prophet himself has guided you to the gates of the promised land.
Okay.
Do you enter into the kingdom of heaven, or do you gnash your teeth for all of eternity with those who have fallen? This is your chance, folks. Whew. Can you feel it?
I can feel it.
Can you feel it? This is your chance.
Yeah, I can feel it. So what's the call to action?
The call to action here, if you don't want any help, you want to do it all on your own, go ahead, buy some Bitcoin, buy some crypto,
Not financial
buy your
advice.
favorite alts, not financial advice. Do your own research. In fact, I don't even recommend that you do it that way. If you want to do it that way, go ahead, fine. You'll make some dollars. You make a couple of bucks. You want to get serious about this. You really want to go to town? You want to get series of indicators, series of tools, series of signals. So you don't have to just rely on what I'm saying. You can see it for yourself and trade it for yourself up to 50x leverage. You go to sacredprofit.com. You sign up for free. You get access to the indicators and the signals, and you change your life. You turn it around. This is your chance, folks. Every day you get up and you look in the mirror and you think to yourself, why am I such a loser? Why do I suck so bad.
No.
It's
No.
because you can't do it on your own.
Okay.
You need someone older, wiser, better, smarter, and slightly more handsome in order to guide you through the Chad-shaped doors into the future that you can have.
Chad-shaped doors.
Put down the TikToks worrying about what's going on in like wars or if the earth is flat and what's going on with the moon. Put that down.
What's going on with the moon?
The moon's weird. It's strange. There's all kinds of like strange things with the moon. It seems to have like a map of the earth and speaks to more continents on the planet. This also rings like a bell. The craters on the moon all go only to a certain depth. Everything's a perfect circle. It's 400 times smaller than the sun, 400 times closer. Perfectly tidal lock. Oh, look. The moon's weird.
Okay.
But you know what's weirder? Not going to sacredprofit.com and signing up for free indicators and signals. What are you doing?
That's strange. Yeah, indeed.
What are you doing?
All right, let me do a clean call to action because I can't edit any of that. Head over to sacredprofit.com. This is your chance, maybe the last chance for you to get Bitcoin. Sacredprofit.com. Get those free indicators right now. Go ahead, do it.
They're gonna get liquidated so hard, Peter. I love it. Whenever you see a jump on the chart, shoom, shoom, just know, freaking tears flowing on the shorts. Meanwhile, us. It's great, absolutely great. All right, I gotta go back to
just before
money.
you go. Yeah, just before you get back to making money, I just want to tease. Once it's over, the bull market is over, and then we go down. Should people come back to Sacred Profit? Will there be opportunity to make money?
Arguably, you'll probably make more money on the downside with Bitcoin in the bear market using our tools and signals than you can on the upside. Because the bull market cycle lasts 4 years, but the bear market cycle lasts 1 year or 1.5 years. And so the drop, you can imagine, we know it's going to be a 80% to 90% drop. And the thing is, when the price goes up, we don't know how high Bitcoin will go. We have an idea, a range, but it's pretty broad because that's to do with hype and exuberance and all that. But for the lows, we pretty much know how low it'll go. Last time, I was calling for the 17,000 to be the low there. I didn't have as much conviction as I did now. I didn't know as much as I did. But now I know it'll be around 43,000. It'll be a little bit higher as the market moves up. But that means that we have a target to aim for. We're not going to be worried about it. We know how long it's going to last. And we know it's not going to be truncated. And so there's so much money to be made to the downside. But you need the practice of it here in the slow, lazy, rocket bull market. Because when we go down to the other side, poof, we're talking about FTX, Celsius, Luna, 3AC Capital. These moves are pretty quick and fierce. You got to be able to get in and get out. Get in, get out. Double my money, get out. Double my money, get out. Oh, it's going to be so fun. I can't wait.
You want to be making money when the bull market is over and we're in the bear market? Like and subscribe. Sacred Profit on YouTube. We've got you covered.
All right, Peter. You must be like, hey, Tom, these patterns you're seeing in the chart, they're so like dead on. And I know what you feel like doing. You feel like worshiping old Tommy Boy. Don't do that. Go to sacredprofit.com, folks. It's free. We'll see you on the next revelation, or at least on Sunday Fuel.